Okay, now we are supposed to determine the value of cos theta in this particular diagram. This is a combination or a linkage of two concepts. This is Euclidean geometry linked with trig in 2D for grade 11 learners. So what you simply do here, before you do anything, if you want to survive in trig with trig in 2D, you first have to identify or indicate relevant information on this particular diagram. For example, if you look at this diagram properly, this thing PQR, it is an isosceles triangle, so it will make the size of this angle here, it will just be 180 degrees minus theta, all divided by 2. The reason why I'm dividing by 2, this angle here is equivalent to this angle, so we'll use that reason, sum of angles in a triangle. So now this is how we start. Now they are saying determine the value of cos theta. So the value of cos theta, this thing is quite simple. You just apply cosine rule. Then this is how we will apply our cosine rule. We'll say okay, y squared, we'll just say y squared equal to two opposite sides which they are adjacent to the angle in question, right? It's 2y, you square it, plus 2y, you square it, minus twice of what? 2y multiplied by 2y multiplied by cos of angle theta. Thereafter we'll have y squared equal to 4y squared plus 4y squared minus 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, it will just give us 8y squared cos of theta. Thereafter we try to group the like terms. We will have y squared equal to 4 plus 4, which will just give us 8y squared minus 8y squared cos of theta. Thereafter we will have what? Y squared minus 8y squared equal to negative 8y squared cos of theta. Thereafter we'll say okay, it's more like 1 minus 8, so it will just give us negative 7y squared equal to negative 8y squared cos of theta. Thereafter what we are looking for is cos theta, so we'll just divide both sides with negative 8y squared, negative 8y squared. Then this 2 here will divide each other. Then the y squared will divide y squared here. We will remain with 7 divided by 8 equal to cos theta. This is the value of cos theta here. Thereafter we are done with that one. They are saying if QR cuts the circumference of the circle at T, so now you are going to make necessary constructions. So now let's try to change a color so that we can do proper constructions here. Let me use this one here. Let me do the construction. Let me apply a green color. We are going to do the construction here. They are saying it cuts the circumference at, so we are looking for PT, so we are just going to draw our line here. They said it cuts it at P, right? Yes. Now it will form a right angled triangle. This thing, it has a right angled triangle here because we know that the angle subtended by the diameter to the circumference of the circle, it forms a 90-degree angle. This is 90 degrees. So because that one, it is a 90-degree angle, we are going to do it like this. We'll say they are saying we need to determine PT, right? So PT, if you look at it properly, the value of PT in our case, this is T here. So PT, it's more like it's the opposite of angle theta. So we can just simply go there and then say which ratio will be applicable here. We have the hypotenuse here, we also have the opposite, so we'll just use what? We'll just use sine of theta equal to the value of pt, it's unknown, it's what we are looking for or what we want to show, divide by 2y. Then pt is same as 2y sine of theta. But someone can use a different approach from the one that we have utilized here. Some can use a different approach, and then they might say, okay, with regards to this issue, I can use these angles that I have here. Remember, this one, after division, it will just be 90 degrees minus half theta, right? So we can use this side here because we are looking for pt. So we can also go and say, we can just go there and say, sorry, allow me to use this space. We'll just go there and say, okay, let's forget about this. We are going to say, using triangle PTR, I mean PTQ, then we will have sine of what? 90 degrees minus half theta equal to the opposite, which is pt, divided by the hypotenuse, which is y. Then according to a reduction formula, sine 90 degrees minus an angle, it will just give us cos of that particular angle. In our case, it's cos of what? Half theta equal to pt divided by y. Ultimately, we will just have y cos of what? Theta divided by 2 equal to pt. This is the value of pt. Then that's it. This topic is quite simple. It's this simple.